Good morning. My name is Myrna Trujillo, and I'm happy to be a Sweeney Lane resident. Today you see a proud mother whose kids are thriving and committed, and I'm a committed Head Start worker with a blossoming career at IHSD, the Institute for Human and Social Development, and a student pursuing a degree in early childhood development. But these accomplishments were hard-earned and even sometimes at risk, because for the past 5 years, my family and I didn't have a place to call home. I never expected to be in this situation. My ex and I owned a house for many years where I operated an in-home daycare for 19 years. But we sold the house when we moved to Stockton for his work. We returned to the Bay Area just 2 years later, but had to rent because prices skyrocketed while we were gone. And when my ex and I split up soon after, I had to cover the cost for housing and take care of my 3 children all on my own. I couldn't make ends meet, and we were asked to leave our apartment. We spent nearly a month in a homeless shelter. My family then got into Envision Transitioning Housing Haven Family House in Menlo Park, where we lived for 4 months. We were connected to HIP housing at that time and moved again to a shared house in Redwood City. We were blessed to live in one of HIP's largest houses with good people. But home sharing is obviously different than what our family is used to. Still, I try to hold my kids to a routine, and I did all I could to ease all of these transitions happening in their lives. I'm so proud of how they've handled everything in these past few years. I too was determined to keep going during this time, even though we lived in shelters and temporary housing. I enrolled at Kenyatta College, and I also worked as a janitor at Gloria Day Lutheran Church's school in order to cover my children's tuition. I then secured employment at IHSD through a temp agency that soon became my permanent full-time job. Through HIP, I was also a part of the HOP, the Housing Opportunities Program. That was really helpful because we could move to our own space for a year and be able to split the rent with HOP. Once the year was up though, and we were faced with trying to keep up with the market rate rents, I was worried we'd lose our housing again. That's when HIP recommended our family for a new community being built in Daly City called Sweeney Lane. When our family moved into Sweeney Lane, we were in awe. My children immediately felt at peace here, and were eager to start new schools, new friends in Daly City. With this being affordable, it takes a lot of pressure off financially. We are also able to give back and give thanks to all of these organizations and resources who helped us along the way. Permanent affordable housing we could call our own was the last piece of the puzzle to get our lives back to normal. Thank you to Life Moves, HIP, MidPen, and all of the partners here who helped build Sweeney Lane. Had it not been for all of you, I don't know where we would be. And I would also like to give a very good thank you to Raisha, our manager here. She's awesome, fabulous, is always there for us. Thank you very much.